China is the world's largest producer of watermelons, contributing more than 67 million tons each year, nearly 60% of the global output. From the vast sun-soaked fields of Xinjiang to the precision-managed farms in Gansu, watermelon cultivation is deeply tied to both agriculture and identity. In China, watermelons are more than just a fruit. They're a seasonal staple, a symbol of prosperity, and an agricultural triumph rooted in thousands of years of farming history. But while China grows more watermelons than any other country, just across the East China Sea, Japan has taken the fruit in an entirely different direction, transforming it into art. Square watermelons, cultivated using custom molds, have captured global fascination. These cube-shaped melons are priced anywhere from $70 to $200 and have sold for as much as $500 at high-end auctions. Though not bred for eating, their aesthetic value has turned them into icons of design, innovation, and premium gifting. These two countries, China and Japan, offer contrasting, yet equally fascinating, journeys for the watermelon. One focuses on volume and feeding a nation. The other elevates the fruit into cultural symbolism. China's dominance in watermelon production is no accident. In regions like Xinjiang, Gansu, and Inner Mongolia, the hot days and cool nights create the perfect environment for watermelon sweetness. The climate, soil, and long-standing agricultural knowledge make China a natural leader. On average, each person in China consumes nearly 50 kilograms of watermelon every year. In summer, watermelon is everywhere, stacked in markets, chilled in storefronts, and cut into wedges at roadside stalls. Its economic footprint is equally massive, supporting millions of farmers and generating billions in domestic sales. High production begins with careful soil preparation. Watermelons grow best in loose, well-drained, nutrient-rich soil with a pH between 6.0 and 6.8. Before planting, the soil is amended with compost or green manure, then often covered with plastic mulch to conserve moisture and reduce weeds. Seeds are either directly sown or germinated in trays before being transplanted. In many modern farms, grafting is used to increase disease resistance. When seedlings reach 15 to 20 centimeters in height, they're spaced 3 to 5 feet apart in neat rows. Farmers time their planting between March and July to capture the best growing season. In recent years, China has accelerated the mechanization of watermelon farming. Specialized machines handle multiple tasks at once: furrowing, fertilizing, laying down plastic mulch, irrigating, seeding, and compacting soil. Models like the GMSSF2 are widely used to boost efficiency, especially on larger farms. Some machinery integrates drip irrigation systems and fogging units, delivering precise amounts of water and nutrients. Automation reduces labor demands, ensures uniform seeding depth, and increases overall yield per hectare. Watermelon plants begin flowering roughly 25 to 30 days after transplanting. Male flowers bloom first, followed by female flowers. Pollination, crucial to fruit development, is mostly done by bees, though in some areas, hand pollination is used to guarantee uniform fruit set. Once pollinated, it takes about 70 to 90 days for a watermelon to mature. Farmers watch for specific signs of ripeness. The fruit stem dries out, the skin darkens, the ground spot turns yellow, and a deep hollow sound is produced when the fruit is tapped. These indicators help farmers avoid overripe or underripe harvests. In smaller farms or regions with fragile watermelon varieties, harvesting is still done manually. Workers use knives or scissors to separate the fruit from the vine carefully. A trained team can pick up to 5,000 watermelons per day, each weighing between 5 to 7 kilograms. Though time-consuming, manual harvesting ensures gentle handling, reducing damage during transport. Larger farms employ machines like the Braun watermelon harvester. Equipped with a 100 to 120 horsepower engine and precision blades. This harvester can collect up to 6 tons of fruit per hour. The machine is designed to reduce bruising, increase efficiency, and lower labor costs, ideal for farms that export to international markets. After harvest, watermelons are cleaned using wet or dry brush systems. Dirt and debris are removed before the fruits pass through automatic grading lines. Machines such as the Unitech Unibiz system sort fruit based on weight, size, and external appearance. Each fruit is categorized, scanned, and directed to the appropriate packaging line. Packing machines place watermelons into reinforced cartons, usually with a capacity of 15 to 22 kilograms. These boxes are palletized, roughly 50 boxes per pallet, for easier transport. Watermelons are cooled rapidly within 24 hours after packing. Storage temperatures range between 12 to 15 degrees Celsius with 90% humidity, which helps extend shelf life by an additional 2 to 3 weeks. Modern processing lines can handle up to 3 fruits per second, with automated stacking, labeling, and wrapping. These innovations help reduce post-harvest losses and lower operational costs. Watermelon juice is another major market. After grading, suitable fruits are diverted to processing lines. The watermelons pass through high-pressure washing systems and are then transferred to automated presses that extract juice while separating seeds and pulp. The juice undergoes degassing and homogenization to ensure texture and consistency. It is pasteurized for safety and shelf life, then filled into bottles in a sterile environment. Most production lines also handle byproducts efficiently. Skins and pulp are ground and composted into organic fertilizer for nearby farms. Some facilities process as much as 50 tons of watermelon per day, supplying juice to beverage companies or frozen into concentrates for global shipment. While China focuses on production volume, Japan treats watermelon as both food and visual art. In Zentsuji, Kagawa Prefecture, farmers grow square watermelons using transparent molds. Young melons are placed inside clear acrylic boxes while still on the vine. As they grow, they fill the mold and take on a perfect cube shape. It takes roughly 3 months of precise care to produce a square watermelon. Regular monitoring, exact watering schedules, and careful climate control are essential. Cracking, irregular growth, and mold are common risks, which is why the spoilage rate can reach as high as 40%. Square watermelons are rarely eaten. They're ornamental, often gifted during ceremonial occasions or displayed in high-end grocery stores. Despite their high cost, their value lies in aesthetics and symbolism, balance, perfection, and creativity in agriculture. Production is limited to a few hundred fruits annually, making them rare and sought after. These melons are exported to countries like the US, UAE, and parts of Europe, where they are sold as novelty luxury items. Another unique technique gaining traction is hanging watermelon farming. Used mainly in export farms and demonstration zones, this method involves training watermelon vines to climb trellises, with each fruit supported in a mesh bag. The trellis keeps fruits off the ground, reducing pest exposure, soil-borne diseases, and deformities. It also promotes more even growth, better color, and higher sugar content. Initial setup costs are higher, around 20 to 30% more than traditional systems, but the fruits often sell for 2 to 3 times the standard market rate due to superior appearance and size uniformity. Fruits are harvested between 70 to 90 days after planting, depending on the variety. Each watermelon grown this way weighs between 5 to 10 pounds, though special care can yield even larger specimens. The method increases total yield by as much as 15% and is ideal for boutique farms targeting upscale markets. In both China and Japan, watermelon is more than a fruit, it's a cultural icon. In culinary use, it appears in juices, smoothies, sorbets, salads, popsicles, and even savory dishes like chilled watermelon soup or pickled watermelon rind. At festivals and food events, skilled artists carve watermelon rinds into dragons, phoenixes, flowers, or intricate landscapes. These carvings showcase craftsmanship and serve as centerpieces that bridge food and art. From mass production in China's industrial farms to the artistic cultivation of square and hanging watermelons in Japan. The story of watermelon is one of agricultural evolution, innovation, and cultural expression. Whether grown for taste, beauty, or export value, the humble watermelon continues to evolve, bridging tradition and technology, feeding millions, and capturing imaginations around the world.